Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My dear students and teachers, especially the student of pre-9th and 9th class. I have explained you chapter number 1 with the complete details. We have not left any topic. After that we have done MCQs, we have completed those, and now we are doing short question answers. That is very, very important for your examination. So you have to learn all these. So for you people, what I have done is that I have given you complete answers also. And why I am doing this video in this form, not on whiteboard, so that you can, if you want notes, so you can take the picture of this, or you from your computer you can pause it and you can write it down. And there is one more option. If you want notes, you can write in comments, and I can provide you notes also. So let's start with chapter number 1, Introduction to Biology, short questions and answers. Question number 1 says, what is science? So I will read it for you. Wherever I will feel that you need some explanation, I will do it with that. Science is a study in which observations are made, experiments are done, and logical conclusions are drawn in order to understand principle of nature. So what basically science is? Science, we study to study nature, the principle, how this nature has came into being. What are the reasons, what are the principles? So for that we do observation, we do experiments, and we collect logical conclusions. And this is what science is. Question number 2 says, why was the scientific information not classified into different branches? Now when we come to scientific information, it is not classified in different branches. What is the reason behind it? So in ancient times, the scientific information was not classified into different branches as it exists today, because nowadays the branches has increased so much. So all the scientific information was included under one head, that is science. Now we have divided different branches, and then similarities, we have taken similarities and differences, and there are so many branches now. But in ancient time, it was not classified into different branches, it was only called science. Question number 3. What are the thoughts of Dr. Abdus Salam about science? Dr. Abdus Salam, Nobel Prize winner, so very famous scientist. He said that scientific knowledge is common heritage of mankind. It does not belong to one person. It belongs to whole mankind. So heritage of whole mankind. Number 4 says, question number 4 asks you that define biology with its meaning and derivation. During explanation, very clearly I have given you this answer. The word biology has been derived from two Greek words, bios and logos. Bios means life and logos means study or thought. Therefore, we can define biology as the study of living organisms. This we have done before also. Then question number 5. What is the benefit of the study of living things? We say the study of living things provides information and remedies to human problems regarding health, food and environment. So what is the benefit of studying about living thing is that we know that all living things, they need health, they need food, and they need good environment, suitable environment to live. So by studying living organisms, we get this information and we can create all these things we can find out these things for living things. What is difference between zoology and botany? We have discussed earlier. Zoology is the study of animals, and botany, it deals with the study of plants. Question number 7. How would you differentiate between morphology and anatomy? We have discussed during MCQs also. Morphology, it deals with the study of form and structure of living organisms. When we study the form and structure of any living organism, it is called morphology. When we study the form and structure, so it includes study of physical features which are visible by naked eye. size, shape, color, and biological structure. Anatomy, whereas anatomy, it deals with the study of internal structure of living organisms. For that we need specific organism, and then we look at the internal structure. Now, anatomy also includes study of cells and tissues, composition of biological structure. The biological structure is made up of tissues. Tissues are made up of cell. So, it includes study of cellular and tissue composition of biological structure also. Then question number 8 says define molecular biology. Molecular biology deals with the study of the molecules of life. We say water, protein, lipids, carbohydrates, nucleic acid. These are all molecules of life. So when we study these molecules, then basically we are studying molecular biology. It is under the branch of molecular biology. What is morphology? Just we have done in question number 7 that this branch deals with the study of form and structure of living organism. But in question 7, it was difference between morphology and anatomy. Here only definition of morphology was asked from you. Question number 10, what is the difference between genetics and inheritance? Inheritance of character through genes. The study of genes and their role, inheritance, is called genetics. Whereas transmission of characters from one generation to another is called inheritance. Now, study of genes and their role in inheritance is called genetics. Whereas transmission of character, when from fathers to offspring, the characters are transferred, then we call it inheritance. Then comes question number, we will move to next question, that is question number 11. Define cell biology. The study of the structure and function of cells. When we study cells completely, its organelles, that is called cell biology. This branch also deals with the study of cell division. The complete cell division we study under cell biology. When we study cell and its organelles and the division, then we call that branch is called cell biology. Embryology. It is the study of the development of an embryo to new individual from egg. So embryo, when becomes a new individual, this study we call it embryology. Fossils. I told you the extinct organisms. So fossils are the remains of extinct organisms. For example, the best example is coal. So we can study that, that is fossils. Question number 14. What are parasites? Give examples. The organisms that take food and shelter from living hosts. It means that one living thing, when it gets benefit from other living organism. But these benefits, when they take benefits, they only harm the body. They don't give any benefit to the host body. So the organisms that take food and shelter from living hosts and harm them in return are called parasites. Virus, lice, pathogenic bacteria, mosquito, they only harm the body. They take blood, but they don't give anything in return. Then define biotechnology. It deals with the practical application of living organisms to make substances for the welfare of mankind. Whenever the word technology comes, it means that some machines and some other things, all those things which are not only machines, but all those things which are made by the use of technology. And when it comes life with biotechnology, so it means the practical application of living organisms to make substances for the welfare of mankind. Nowadays, lots of work has been done and still going on in biotechnology. What do you know about pharmacology? When we say pharmaceutical companies and pharmacists, so it means medicines. It is the study of drugs. It means medicines and their effect on the system of human body. That drugs and how these drugs will help in different diseases. For example, like we use paracetamol, Panadol is used as a painkiller. Whenever we feel pain in our body, we use paracetamol for that, Panadol. Ponestone, another. Question number 17 says, what are the major biological issues today? The major biological issues of today are human population growth. Population is increasing in a very fast rate day by day. This is the main problem of biological issues. Then infectious diseases. Nowadays you have seen coronavirus is spread everywhere. Then addictive drugs, the people who use drugs, so that is the major issue. And the environmental pollution, we are disturbing pollution, human beings are disturbing. Allah has made beautiful, has created beautiful environment for us, but we are disturbing. So pollution is also a big issue. Then question number 18, how would you define interdisciplinary sciences? It means when one branch links with the other, one science links with other sciences. Like we have done bioeconomics and biophysics and biochemistry. So biology includes information on various aspects of living organisms, but these information relate to the other branches of science as well. As I told you, biophysics, economics and others. Each branch of science has relationships with all other branches. This forms the basis of interdisciplinary sciences. So we have discussed during MCQs, and before that when I was explaining the relationship of biology with other subjects, at that time very clearly I have explained you this question also. So these are altogether 18 questions, and I must tell you one thing, that what you have to do, what you need to do is that you have to work on these questions. You have to work very carefully, you have to memorize these for your examination, for your benefit. So chapter number 1, short question answer 1 to 18 we have completed. This is the part 1, and in part 2 we will do more questions, and by this we will complete chapter number 1, short question answer. After that we will move to long questions, and in this form I will provide you, again I am repeating, if you want notes then you can write in comments and I will contact you, leave your number in my contacts. So I will contact you inshallah, and I will provide you notes also. There are so many notes that I have got, and if you want any help, I am ready to help you, because this channel, your family channel, is basically for your help, for your guidance. Again, I will repeat at the end that please subscribe your family channel, and the best thing is that press the bell icon, so that as soon as the next video will upload, you will get the intimation for that. With best of luck, love you all and take care. Allah Hafiz.